YUNGBLUD, zombie. Let's talk about it.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a great episode for you today. We're talking about the one and only artist, YUNGBLUD. This guy, I haven't talked about this guy in 4 years. The last time I talked about him was, he probably did a song with Trippie Redd. I mean, that's how far back it was, guys. I mean, this guy was, I guess he was making experimental, like, rock music with rapping elements. I'll be real, guys. I have no idea who YUNGBLUD is. I couldn't even tell you, even if I tried. All I know is YUNGBLUD is an artist that I thought I would never have to talk about on this show again, but here we are in 2025. For some reason, guys, this song was trending when I first saw it. And this song's called Zombie. Now, before I even go into this song, guys, I'll just tell you right off the bat. This is one of the worst rock songs I've heard in my life. This song is almost 4 minutes long. I mean, I would rather listen to Drake rap about his relationships for 5 minutes than whatever I heard about this song. Now, let's get into it, guys. First thing, we have to talk about the instrumental, because the instrumental is a big part of this song. One of the most disappointing parts of this song. I remember we covered a band that's, as I guess was trying to come back to music, Linkin Park, and how generic their guitars were, how generic.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Choosing a bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drink that's all flavor and just 100 calories? Easy. Choosing between creamy vanilla, double chocolate, and sea salt caramel flavors? A little harder. Try the delicious new Starbucks Frappuccino light drinks. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. Start with Starbucks coffee.
The drums were, I thought that was bad. I thought that was boring to listen to. YUNGBLUD here, wow, I don't even think this music's even live. I don't even think this man has a band. I really think this man downloaded a bunch of guitar loops, a bunch of drum loops, and just made a song that resembles a rock song, but doesn't have the same energy to it, doesn't have the same feeling to it. Like, guys, I swear to God, you think the guitar changes at all in this song? Does the guitar have a moment where, you get a solo moment, you get a moment where it gets the shine? You get none of that, guys. That initial 5 seconds, it's like a 5-second loop. That 5-second loop of that guitar is played throughout the whole song. The whole goddamn song, that 4-minute song, that 5-second loop. Now they try to add a little bit, some more elements to it. Like they'll add like a bell sound effect. Maybe they'll, stack another guitar on the loop. But guys, it's the same loop. I just can't believe in 2025 I am still talking about generic ass guitars. I mean, this is a world record of using, Morgan Wallen does better than this. At least this man's trying to not make it sound like it's in a computer. YUNGBLUD doesn't care at all, and you can really tell. And guess what?
Choice Hotels get you more for your money so you can maximize any road trip. Like these road trippers making waffles and eating fresh fruit in their natural habitat. The breakfast area at a Comfort Inn. I just love seeing a vacation maximized in the wild. Check into more. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
think the drums, a big part of these songs is the drums. You want to really feel those drums. You really want to feel it in your headphones, the speaker, or whatever. You really want to feel these drums. And, you know, the drums on this song on Zombie, guess what? They're barely even there. They're like a background piece. You know, they're not even in the song. The drums feel so, like the volume on them feels so down low that you can barely even hear them. I had this song all the way up on my headphones, and the drums, you can't even hear them. That's how they're not even in the song. And it's really disappointing, guys, when I listen to a song and the drums, they have nothing to them. They're lifeless. They're the same 5-second loop, and they don't even change at all. And you think, you know, when the chorus comes on, when everything's supposed to kick in, when those vocals are supposed to get bigger, when that guitar is supposed to get bigger, when those drums are really ready to kick in, that climax moment that you're waiting for doesn't even happen. Because guess what? The drums are barely in the damn song. How do you even do that? How do you make a rock song and not even try with the drums? It blows my mind. You know, I'd rather jump off a cliff than listen to these drums. I would rather drink a 40-pack and, you know, look and watch a stupid baseball game than look at these drums or even hear them. And guys, I mean, the instrumental's not even the worst part. For some reason, the instrumental is only the beginning. I can't believe this, guys, but YUNGBLUD could win the award for having some of the worst vocals that I've heard in my life. The singing is so bad that it hurts my ears. I mean, my ears are bleeding when I hear YUNGBLUD try to sing. It's crazy. Please give this man some auto-tune. Please give this man some robotic vocals. Please. Some producer, please make this man's vocals sound just a little bit better, because the singing is so bad. I would rather put a gun to my head. I'll just be real. The way this man sings is absolutely horrible. It blows my mind how bad this singing is. And also, too, I can't believe I have to say this also, but why can't he even pronounce his words? Like, this is supposed to be a deep, emotional, like, song about, like, overdosing on drugs or whatever. I can't even hear any of that because this man is slurring his words together when he sings. How do you do that? How did you make a song and listen back to it and not even fix that? The vocals are so bad that you can't even hear the lyrics. You can hear little moments of the lyrics, but that's it. You know, it's worse than SZA singing. It's worse than Summer Walker singing. It's worse than, it might be worse than, like, some of the worst artists that I've reviewed on this show. It really might be that bad, which is crazy to say. And you think the singing gets even better. YUNGBLUD tries to do a thing that, you know, a lot of, you know, 2000s rock songs, a lot of older rock songs try to do. He tries to really pick it up a notch on the hook. And this is the moment where the singing is supposed to be really good. This is a moment where you're really supposed to feel the lyrics. You know, first of all, that guitar kicks in, and that guitar is so mixed. It's mixed so fucking bad that the guitar hurts my ears, and YUNGBLUD tries to start scream singing. And the funny thing about YUNGBLUD trying to, you know, scream sing is that he tries to scream sing for like 1 second, and then you hear his vocals take a downturn, and he lowers his vocals and starts singing even worse. So he can't even do the scream singing for more than 1 second, and he's doing it very badly too. So, hey,
Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
Don't know how you make this song sound so bad. And the worst part is this song is almost 4 minutes long, And, you know, these verses feel so long. It's crazy. This song could have been 2 minutes long. This could have been a 1 minute long. I mean, the verses are so short that it's like, how do you drag the song on this long? You don't have any elements of the instrumental to help you out. You know, usually when these songs are almost 5 minutes long, you have that guitar solo, you have that drum break, you have all these different elements. YUNGBLUD ain't doing none of that on this song. So you just get a boring, generic rock song. And maybe the worst one I've heard in 2025. So guys, when we talk about this song, YUNGBLUD Zombie, please go back to the drawing board. I really hope, you know, this band's not dropping an album, because if it's an album full of these type of songs, you're in for a rough time. Guys, overall, this song really sucked. I'm going to have to give it like a 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.